This is my full 100% walkthrough for the Cronos, the new Dawn. We're getting full platinum, every single trophy and achievement. This is done in a optimal way, so time wasted will be kept to a minimum, and I think this is going to take roughly about 10 hours. I've not entirely calculated it all yet, but it's going to be 2 playthroughs. Each one will be, well, the first will be about 5 hours or 6, and the second one will be a bit quicker, because we're just going to be getting through hard mode with all our new game plus stuff which carried over from new game. I'll be walking you through everything. I've got strategies for every single fight. I've also got a text guide. If you look in the description, you'll find a link to my text guide. It's a Google document, and the full walkthrough, well, new game at least, the first playthrough, has been pretty much all planned out. I'm optimizing a bit more as we go along, just kind of polishing it up a little bit and switching a few things around. But yeah, the text guide is pretty much almost complete, guys. If you want to look ahead, see how we're going to do certain fights, it's all in there. All I'm doing at the moment is getting my settings ready, and I've turned my brightness at full just because it works better when you're recording. Yeah, recordings always come out a bit darker, so I always like to turn my brightness up. With your settings, of course, pick what works for you. Now with the aim assist is quite good in this game, and it works on hard mode. So we're going to be using aim assist pretty much all the way. If you don't want to use it, then don't use it. You don't have to. I'm personally going to be using it, and I'm going to be using it on hard mode as well. When I don't normally use aim assist, it's normally when it's locked to only like EC or something. For example, Resident Evil 4, aim assist does not work on professional, which you have to do anyway. So Resident Evil 4, my guide there, we did not use aim assist at all, because of course it's good to learn on these difficulties how to aim so you're ready for the harder difficulties. But of course here it works for everyone, so we're going to be using aim assist. There are a few instances where it doesn't work very well. I'll kind of let you know about them. But yeah, for the most part the aim assist is really good in this game. And if you're not too good at aiming, or you're using controller like me, you might want to think about using aim assist. You can turn it down so it's not as strong. You know, it's completely up to you. Just tweak it how you want it. But to begin with, you have an unskippable cutscene. So I'll just take this time to give you a bit more of an intro, guys, before we get started. Yeah, these unskippable cutscenes is normally because there's some dialogue choices within them. But the choices within all these unskippable cutscenes, they have no major consequences on anything, guys. Yeah, they have no major consequences. Not that I know of. I don't think so. I mean, if they do, they're very, very, very minor. I mean, it might change a tiny bit of dialogue somewhere. But yeah, no major effects related to your dialogue choice. There is one or two which do, but I will mention them to you later, and make sure you pick the correct choice. But if you do want to make sure you're picking everything I do, even in these ones that don't matter, I'm always going to pick the top choice. So yeah, whenever it's a just optional dialogue choice which does not really affect anything, I'm always going to pick the top choice. Now when it comes to the enemies and all the drops, so what I read online at the moment about this game is that ammo is very scarce and you're always running out. That's not going to be happening here. With this walkthrough, you're going to have loads and loads of ammo. At the end of this video, we've already got 60, pretty much, almost. Yeah, 60 handgun ammo already at the end of this video. You're not going to be short at all. I'm going to be focusing on one weapon pretty much. So now that weapon works really well. And it allows you to just focus on one ammo. And then when we come to crafting other items later, we can just focus on crafting the like little explosive things you can throw, and then craft ammo with the other things. So it's going to work really well. It's only the handgun which you can craft with chemicals. All other ammo types need this other metal scrap, but you need that metal scrap to craft your explosive. So it works really well to just focus on handgun, and then you've got your metal scraps to craft the explosive. When it comes to where the enemies spawning, enemies, they are not random. Not random at all. Even where they spawn from, it's all fixed. It's all fixed. So with that, I can tell you exactly where enemies going to be, when they're going to spawn, how many are going to spawn, how many shots to kill them. I can help you with all this, guys. Yes, all that is going to be laid out for you. Where enemies spawn, all that, like I say, it's no random at all. The loot is a bit random. Yeah, the loot is a bit random. Loot in crates, very, very similar to Resident Evil type games. Loot in crates will be kind of randomized, but loot which is loose in the world, that's always fixed. Now some crates are fixed. I'll try to let you know which ones are. Mainly crates in boss areas. Yeah, for example, you come to a crate in the boss area, the northwest crate in the northwest corner, that always contains 4 handgun ammo. Just an example. Yeah, in the boss area, they're almost always the same. But anywhere else, yes, crates are always randomized. But I'll try to let you know any which aren't. There are things you can find which you can sell. You can sell them. Loads of collectibles. Most collectibles, if you do miss anything, you can grab it on New Game Plus, I believe. Just grab the ones you missed. For example, cats or these like travelog files you can find. You don't have to collect all the like little notes around the game. Luckily, there's a lot of them. You do not have to collect all the notes. So don't worry about them. I'll let you know what you have to shoot. So to begin with, once you get control, guys, shoot that broken lock once, then wait for the prompt and then charge it. Just shoot it once, wait for the small box to come up and then charge shot it. Now if you charge shot, as soon as you fully charge, it will fire automatically. So it's not like somebody can just hold it charged and wait for the enemy to come into your line of fire. You have to kind of time it, because as soon as it's charged, it's going to release automatically. Just keep that in mind. And yes, just got our first trophy, basically for starting the game. And I'm going to be walking you through this, also using my own text guides, so it comes in useful. Yeah, text guides are not just for you guys, they're for me when I come to go through the game again. And when I come to doing my New Game Plus, it's going to be really easy, because I've already 100% the game. It's all in a text guide. I can just tweak a few things where I need to. But I know where all the enemies spawn, I know where the ammo is, where drops are, where all the collectibles are. Just really, really useful. Yeah, text guide has also got all the strategies I use for all the encounters, so that's going to help. So yeah, come up here, unlock this door, just interact with the kind of like little power box on the left. There's not too much to collect. Yeah, this video is under 30 minutes, but I'm going to try to get every video about 30 minutes long, give or take, if I can. Right, come in here. Yeah, when you go to steps, go in that room on the left, grab the energy times 50. We're going to be trying to grab everything. Grab the energy times 50. Break this wooden barricade, come in here next, go in the room on your left, shimmy through the wall. When you come through here, on the shelf to your right will be energy times 50, grab that. Grab the rusty key on the floor, guys, and then unlock this door from the inside. Come outside and use the rusty key to unlock this door next. In here on the table will be 3 chemicals. Now with them you want to craft some handgun ammo. You need 3 to craft 5, there you go, you'll get a trophy as well. You can also hold up on the D-pad to craft handgun ammo really fast. Yeah, and with chemicals, I'm pretty much only going to be crafting handgun ammo, by the way. I am going to be collecting all healing items. I'm probably not going to use them, but I'm going to show you where they are. I'm going to put them in storage. But your healing items, feel free to use them. So I just grab 2 energies out that side room. 2 energy times 50. Come down here, smash that crate, get energy times 25. And then go through this crawl space. Now when it comes to stomping, if you hold the left stick in any direction, you stomp quicker. Bear that in mind. So when we're stomping on enemies, hold the left stick in any direction and you'll stomp quicker, almost 50% quicker. Now the code for this is 367. Yeah, 367. Now on the left there'll be 3 energies on the shelf. On the chair some handgun ammo. There's a first aid kit on the table, and then break these 2 random crates. Hopefully you'll find something good inside. Sometimes they can contain nothing, by the way. Grab that fuse on the right. Come near, grab the handgun ammo. Now grab that first travelog. Yeah, those are collectibles which are needed. Them kind of like green collectibles. Grab that first travelog, grab that other chemical, and now come the steps to the next floor. We're not going to put fuse in yet because we still need another, so may as well just wait and do them both at once. Come upstairs, jump across a gap, smash a crate on the left, grab a energy times 25, and then shimmy through this gap at the end into a lounge. Grab the energy times 50 on your right, and then shimmy back through, and then going to drop down on the left, guys, to the clock room down here, the clock corridor. Here's where we're going to encounter your first enemy in a second. There's an autosave there as well on the bottom right. Yeah, that's your autosave icon. Now grab the fuse, spin around. Now wait for the enemy to come through that door. Do not stand in the way, otherwise it will hurt you when he bashes through it. And then quickly go in the corridor behind him. You'll be back in this hallway. Crouch beneath here to get back in this room, guys. Now the enemies will not follow you through a crawl space, so you're now safe. So yeah, no need to waste any ammo on that enemy at all. So back in here now. Now we've got both the fuses. Place both of them in here. That's it. That'll unlock this door. There's a save point in there, by the way, just to the right. But I didn't really need to use it yet. Yeah, make manual saves if you want to. I will be making them, but mainly when we get to like safe rooms, utility rooms. So you want to turn right when you get outside. Come this far building, this far room. Smash a crate to find a random item. That's it. I didn't have any space. I'm just crafting some more handgun ammo. Grab the camera. That's an item we can sell. Yeah, grab the camera. And then grab the 3 energy times 50s. Yeah, grab the 3 energy, the camera, and the random crate. Come back outside afterwards. Head to the southeast corner. You'll find a chemical. Yeah, so take that chemical, guys, and it'll continue along the main path. Yeah, so as I was saying, always craft handgun ammo with your chemicals, and later on with metal scraps, we're always going to craft either torch fuel or Pierce. Yeah, Pierce like the little explosive you have, and torch fuel is quite good as well. You do get it infinite, but only if you have 0. Yeah, only if you have 0, but we're just going to be kind of crafting them along as we go along the way, because you are really good, and you'll get loads and loads which you'll be able to craft. Same with the Pierce, whatever you decide to craft. So drop down here and grab the second travelog. Yeah, that's travelog number 2. Get that one, and then come over here, grab the energy, and then grab the handgun ammo from that like little dispenser. Yeah, now through here, as you approach that nest on the wall, an enemy will come out. No need to kill it, just run straight past him. You've got to be quick. Smash this crate quickly. Hopefully you get something good. I didn't get anything. Come into the shop. Now it's one item in here, and there's a chemical behind the counter on the bottom. Grab that chemical quickly, and then quickly get through this crawl space before the enemy catches up. And that's it. Now the enemy will not follow you, because enemies cannot crouch. Right, we're going to come along here, jump over this railing, shimmy through this gap. There'll be an autosave in a second. In here it's going to be another travelog number 3. On the shelf on the right will be a energy times 50. Grab that one, and then grab this travelog. There you go, travelog number 3. Now that door on the right, keep that in mind, because we're going to be sprinting over to that very shortly to avoid an enemy. We want to go straight to that door, unlock it and get through, because this enemy does not follow you through that door. Right, grab that energy times 50, spin around so you face in the direction you want to run in a second, and then quickly grab the shop key. As soon as you grab that shop key, it's going to spawn this enemy. Just run past him, you can be quick. When enemies do that, by the way, when they get kind of like all the snake around him, they're merging. And enemies, they will merge if you do not kill them quick enough, with basically corpses on the floor. Yeah, so quickly open this door, guys, to the key and go in before the enemy gets a chance to attack you. Come down the steps and you get your first cat. These are a collectible. This is your first one, Burovka. So pet the cat, you have to pet them to collect them. So pet the cat, guys, and then grab the healing item it drops. Come over to this dispenser next, grab a handgun ammo. Around the corner on the left will be energy times 50 on the bench. And then this is kind of like your first little like safe room. This is kind of what they're like. Right, so grab the core times 1. Core is what you use to increase your inventory and your suit. So grab the core, come into the workstation, sell the camera. All these steps are in my text guide, by the way. Yeah, sell the camera. Go into upgrades, and you want to upgrade your inventory slots on your temporal suits. Yeah, upgrade your inventory slots, and you want to go into buy and buy all the handgun ammo. That's all you want to do. That's it. Once done all that, come to your stash, put everything away except for your gun. You need to do this because if you don't, you're going to run out of space eventually. Yes, put everything away except for your gun. And now, save your game. That's it, the first save. Once you've done that, come to a shutter nearby. And in here, you're going to find your next travelog. Yes, this is travelog number 4 of 27. Grab that one, a proficient way. Come up here to the square and head straight to far end, guys. There'll be a boarded up door. Smash it and then head through. On the right will be some more chemicals. Grab them and the dispenser. So these give you torch fuel. You'll see these from now on near safe rooms. And like I say, it will only give you 1 if you've got 0. And once taken a torch fuel, burn that biomass to the left, you'll get a trophy. Rapid oxidation. Grab another one, come in here, grab the energy times 50, and then grab the traveller's seal key from the table. Once got a seal key and the energy, make sure you've got another torch fuel. Come back outside and go to the biomass opposite. Yeah, this is what a biomass looks like. It's kind of black with like little red lumps on it. Yeah, so burn that one with the torch fuel. Come inside to a cafe, grab the 3 energies, smash a crate to get a random item. Grab a handgun ammo on the far right, and then grab this metal scrap on the back shelf. So yes, them metal scraps, you use them to craft normally like shotgun ammo or carbine. But you also use them to craft torch fuel and Pierce, which we'll be doing later. So come to this lock, unlock it with a seal key. Come inside, go left, and grab this energy on the back right near the fan. Grab that energy on the front counter, and then interact with that power box to open the gate nearby. Go back outside, guys, and head up the steps to get to the surface. Yeah, that's kind of like the prologue, because here it's where they get a title card for the game. Yeah, so Cronos, the New Dawn. Yeah, this is the New Dawn district. So yeah, it's kind of like the first area. You will be back here later on, by the way. So if you notice a door with a chain on it, which you can interact with, and you're thinking, how do we open this? Do not worry, the game brings you back here later on. I know a question I was asking myself when I first came here, so you're probably doing the same. Right, so once you get control, come over to the suitcase on the right, grab the 2 energies. You got 2 stacks of energy times 50 there. That's it, then come around here, go right around the steps. There'll be an autosave as you approach that car. Now on the far right on the bench will be another energy times 50. There's an enemy coming up, but you can run away from him if you're quick and avoid him altogether. You'll find out soon actually how the torch fuel works and how it's so helpful. So come across here, smash that crate, and also grab the energy times 50 nearby. Right, come around here, I'm going to push the metal rack out of the way. So yeah, there's 3 enemies coming up. We're going to kill them with torch fuel and we're just going to stomp on them. By the way, the stomp is stronger than the melee attack. The stomp is almost twice as strong for some reason. Yeah, but I do use it sometimes just finish enemy yourself if you know exactly how many more hits they take. But you've got to be careful, because if you go into too many stomps and you know it's not going to kill the enemy, you can get hit. So quickly come around here, grab the energy times 50 on the car with its hood up, and then quickly drop down the sledge before the enemy gets up and attacks you. That's it, got to be quick there guys, so quickly grab the energy and drop down. Once you drop down here, the enemy will not follow you. Smash a box on the right to get some loot from inside and go through this crawl space. Through this crawl space on the right you'll find a core times 1 in that little locker. You'll also find a metal scrap, some handgun ammo and some energy guys. Grab all them goodies. Crouch back through afterwards. Grab a torch fuel from his dispenser if you don't have one. Now do not go near the open door on the right coming up, because if you do it's going to trigger lockdown and we do not want to trigger it yet. Yeah, on the right there, stay away from it. We'll do that in a second. Come over here. Now this crate always contains handgun ammo times 3. There's always handgun ammo times 3 in that crate. Smash this crate as well on the back, and that's all the loot in this area. That's it, that's all the crates. Just going to craft some more handgun ammo so I can fit some more chemicals in my capacity. Right, so now we've done, we're going to approach the fire door to trigger lockdown. The first enemy will spawn here, almost straight opposite. Drop a torch fuel and then stamp on him 3 times. Remember, hold forward to stomp quicker. 3 times, just spam the button, then turn around, run back to the dispenser. Grab another torch fuel. Remember, it's infinite as long as you have 0. Grab another one and then go back to him and drop it again. So he's about to merge. Do not let enemies do that. So now I'm going to drop the torch fuel and stomp on him 2 times now to kill him. We get a trophy, Raging Bull. There'll be 2 more enemies to spawn, but luckily they both spawn 1 at a time. Get another torch fuel, do the same again guys for this guy. And torch fuel, by the way, when you're dropping it, you're kind of invincible for a few moments and it immediately staggers enemies. So drop a fuel, stomp him 3 times, remember to hold a direction to stomp quicker. Grab another one, drop the fire and then stomp him 2 times. He's dead. 1 more to go. So 1 torch fuel, 3 stomps, 1 torch fuel, 2 stomps. I don't know why we get that trophy now. I've been playing this on a few different accounts, just doing this same thing to practice. I got a trophy in the same spot every single time. For some reason, this counts as burning 25 enemies. I don't know, maybe there's like loads under the floor, I don't know, where we're dropping the fire. So same again, fuel, stomp 3 times, fuel, stomp 2 times. That's it guys. Nice easy way to kill these without using any ammo. We're not always going to do that. It's just worked well here. Saves us spending lots of ammo on them. They only take 3 headshots each anyway, that guy. It's not like a massive amount. And like I say, by the end of this video, we are going to have about 60 handgun bullets. So if you do want to shoot them, you can do. Like I say, 3 headshots each. Yeah, come outside next. Grab the health kit and the emitter. Yeah, the health kit was just there on the left on them like little cubes. Once got the emitter, you'll get a trophy. Use it on that oddity. The oddities go from red to yellow. And when it's going to change, it will like pulse. So you'll kind of aim your weapon at it. You hold R1 to fire like a little yellow ray, and when that oddity does like a pulse, that means it's triggered to change. So then you can let go and wait to see. So here, see the pulse? That means it's ready. You can stop firing, because if you keep firing, it will just keep changing. So you go across that bridge, come to this one again, fire until you see the pulse, and then let go. Now it's red. Now we're going to go over to the tram. There's 4 enemies coming up. These enemies we are going to shoot. So come through the tram, there's going to be 2 crates and a energy in the car. Smash these 2 crates guys. That's it, grab the energy on the left in the car and then drop down the ledge. Yeah, so enemies in their weakest form, they have no head and their neck is exposed. That's when they're in their weakest form. And if you shoot their exposed neck in one charge shot, you'll kill them instantly. Yeah, that's their weakest form. Then when they've got a head, that's their next form. Then when they've kind of got like spikes coming off them, that's a third form, and they can get even stronger than that. So yeah, do that oddity, get that first enemy, 3 headshots. This is where auto aim comes in really, really useful. The next 2 enemies, just shoot them in their exposed neck 2 times. 1 each, total of 2 shots. There you go. Always charge it with shots, guys, unless I say otherwise. So first enemy, 3 headshots charged to kill him, and the next 2, just 1 neck shot each. And then when you come to this far passage, an enemy will trigger and start running towards you. It's headless again, so it dies really quick. Just shoot him in his exposed neck 1 time, guys, with a charge headshot to kill him instantly. That's it. 4 enemies, really quick to kill them. Right, come along here next, use the oddity. You'll race the floor and reach the library above. Grab the energy on the left, and this is your first comic book. These are already collectible, it's 10 of these. So grab that first comic book. Once got that, smash this crate on the back shelf. That's it, it'll drop an item for you. You've got another travelog here, guys, another collectible. Grab the energy first. So this is travelog number 5. 5 of 27, across time itself. So grab that travelog, and then we're going to head up the steps, make our way to the end of the path, and drop down into the pharmacy. Yeah, there are some very big encounters later. You'll get like 10 enemies or so thrown at you all at once. But when you know exactly where they're going to spawn and when, it's not too bad at all. Right, so spin around and grab energy times 50 behind you. Smash this crate. You know, I won't be surprised if I do this without any damage. Yeah, just how effective some of these strategies are. Now grab a chemical from that shelf in the corner. Come into the back room where the save point is. Grab the core times 1. And come to workstation, you should have 2 cores right now. So we're going to upgrade torch, flamethrower, and the fabricated amount and inventory slot limits. Yeah, upgrade fabricated amount and item stock limits on the torch. Then you want to go into buy. You're going to buy all the handgun bullets, buy all the chemicals, and buy all the metal scraps. If you run out of space, you might have to craft some and then go and buy them again. Do not buy the shell patch, just buy handgun bullets, chemicals, and metal scraps. That's it. So like I said, I had to craft them just so I got more space. And what I normally like to do, I like to craft as much as I can and then put everything in stash. In this locker you'll find another first aid kit, and to the left of it you'll find some handgun bullets. So yes, we're now just going to put everything in stash, except for, to be honest, you can put the torch fuel in there. We don't need that now at the moment either. So put everything in stash except for your handgun. As you can see there, I've got plenty of bullets. What's that, like 52 or something already? So now we're going to save the game, and that'll be it for part 1, guys. So yeah, the rest of it's going to be kind of like this, but some of the strategies will get a bit more in depth coming up with the bigger fights. But yes, thanks for watching. That's part 1 done, and hopefully I'll see you on part 2 tomorrow.